I told a woman who lives in my complex that yes, having her husband check me out turns me on. I live in this apartment complex in Central Florida that's built in a circle, so people use it like a running track. I've been working out there for 8 months because the gym got too expensive, and honestly, their air conditioning is broken half the time anyway. I wear black leggings and a gray sports bra or an old tank top. It's Florida, and it's 90 degrees at 7 in the morning, so I'm not about to wear a parka. There's this woman who sits on her porch every single day. 3 months ago, she started giving me the dirtiest looks whenever I jogged past. I tried smiling once, and she turned her whole head away like I'd insulted her dead relatives. Then I noticed her husband works maintenance here. He rides around on a golf cart fixing sprinklers and changing light bulbs. He waves at everyone who walks by, so I wave back because I'm not a jerk. The dirty looks got worse after that. She started coming outside exactly when I'd run past her building, just sitting there in a plastic chair with her arms crossed, staring me down like I was committing crimes. Yesterday I was doing burpees at the tennis court near their apartment. She was on the porch with her husband this time. I was halfway through my set when she stood up and yelled across the court loud enough for everyone to hear. "Do you get off on having the maintenance men check you out all day?" I stopped mid-burpee. 2 other people at the court turned around to stare. My face got hot because she just humiliated me in front of strangers for literally existing. I was so mad and embarrassed I didn't even think. I walked to the fence and said back just as loud, "Actually, yes, it makes me super wet. They're what keeps my sex drive high." Her jaw dropped. Her husband burst out laughing, actually doubled over, cackling like I'd just told the best joke of his life. She spun around and smacked him hard across the shoulder. He kept laughing. She screamed at him to shut his mouth. "You're disgusting," she yelled at me. "You dress like a slut on purpose." "They're workout clothes," I said. "You're trying to steal my husband." Her husband stopped laughing. He stood up fast and said, "Ashley," in this quiet, desperate voice like he was begging her to stop. She whipped around on him instead. "Don't you dare. I know you stare at her. I see you slow down the cart when she's out here." "I don't," he said. "You're a liar. You're always lying." She was yelling now and people were coming out onto their balconies. "That's why you wanted to stay here when I said we should move. That's why you work late every Thursday now." He reached for her arm. "Can we please go inside?" She yanked away. "I saw the text from Bree on your phone last week. I saw what she sent you." His face went white. The 2 people at the court had their phones out, definitely recording. I just stood there frozen because this had nothing to do with me anymore. "Who the hell is Bri?" Ashley was crying now. "How long have you been screwing her?" "It's not like that," he said quietly. "Then what is it like? Because you haven't touched me in 2 months. You barely look at me, but you'll laugh at her little jokes?" He looked at me then like he wanted me to disappear. He mumbled, "I'm sorry," but I don't even know who he was apologizing to. Ashley went inside and slammed the door so hard the frame shook. He stood there for a second looking at all the phones pointed at him, then followed her in. I grabbed my water bottle and left. My hands were shaking the whole walk home. I told my roommate Hannah what happened, and she said the woman's clearly got marriage problems, but also maybe I shouldn't have said that. I said I know, but she embarrassed me first. 2 days later, someone slipped a note under my door. It was from Ashley apologizing for yelling at me and saying she's dealing with personal things. She asked if I could please use a different path for my workouts because seeing me makes everything harder. I didn't respond. I kept using the same route because I pay rent here too and I'm allowed to exist. But I did start wearing a regular t-shirt instead of just the sports bra because I didn't want more drama.